Too fearful avoidant relationship, in my opinion, is actually the easiest one to fix, and it can be the most gratifying relationship you'll ever have if you guys can both move towards security. I'm Dr. Sarah Hensley. I've been studying attachment science for nearly 20 years, and this is another edition of Carline Relationship Advice. The reason I think it's the easiest to fix a too fearful avoidant relationship is because although they have created usually the anxious avoidant trap, that can be overcome, but they have the deepest needs that are the same and the deepest wounds that are the same, so they can go deep inside of their relationship into this really beautiful friendship that really bonds them together, and they are able to meet the deepest needs for each other, even though when they fight, that's where things go downhill. But that is not as difficult to fix as a couple who has two completely different attachment styles with different types of wounds and needs. The deepest need for the fearful avoidant by far is to be seen, heard, and understood, and to be able to deeply trust their partner, and those things go hand in hand. They're like this, okay? And their deepest wounds are around being betrayed inside of a relationship. So they are essentially really wanting love, affection, and connection, but that competes with their feelings that they're always kind of being betrayed. They have this like filter that just filters all information in negative ways. Really, they have that really negative lens in their relationship. They really can mistake the intentions of their partner to sort of have the worst intentions possible. Because if you're walking around subconsciously believing everybody's going to betray you, you're going to find and focus on the ways in which you feel like you are being betrayed. The cool thing is, because they both understand to them that love is to be seen, heard, and understood, they can have this deep, deep, deep intimate connection. Like best friends, like they know everything about each other. They can be deeply compatible in that sense. And it's only when they fight that things get really toxic, because what happens is an FA partner will lean opposite of their partner in terms of being either on the side of avoidance or the side of anxiety. So when two FAs get together, we have one that will lean more anxious, one that will lean more avoidant, and that can flip-flop even in different arguments and conversations, because the fearful can jump from that anxious side to that avoidant side very quickly. So we have two people that really find it difficult, especially during conflict, to get on the same page. And because the fearful avoidant tends to have the most wounds, tends to have the most reactivity, the fighting between the two fearfuls can get kind of toxic. And the toxic fighting really damages the trust in the relationship. And remember, their deepest needs are around trust. And so it can be a really toxic cycle that they just don't know how to break. But if two fearful avoidants can learn to regulate their nervous systems more into safety, where during difficult moments and arguments, they're able to ground themselves into safety, then they can be more kind, more curious, more open, more compassionate, and that safe nervous system sort of wipes away that negative filter where they see everything is coming from the worst place from their partner and seeing everything through the lens of betrayal. And so that is something that I teach in my hybrid group. I can take your relationship that I know has these wonderful elements as two FAs, and you're deeply connected, you're BFFs, but you can't get on the same page during conflict. It can be toxic, it can be awful. If that is your relationship, please see me at my website, thelovedoc.com. You guys are going to want to go into my hybrid group. I promise you, it is transformative. It will teach you all of the tools in order to navigate communication, conflict. Even though you guys probably can meet each other's needs well, you cannot survive the toxicity of the conflict, and I can help you do that. So reach out to me at thelovedoc.com.